Hello and welcome to another episode of The Electric Invasion. I'm Mats. This time we're in a BMW ix1 landed to us from Sulan Bil in Fredrikstad. So it's a crossover. It has around 73 kilowatt hours battery and it's around 40 to 43 kilometers of range. We're at 95% at 320 indicated kilometers. This is a car that's supposed to do around 420 kilometers or thereabout. It has actually it's every possible parameter. It's pretty close to the Model Y. But I just feel it's I don't know, it's cramped in here and materials are surprisingly cheap feeling. There's nothing wrong with them, they're just a bit plasticky. And that would have been fine if the car hadn't cost an obnoxious amount of money. At least this car and this version with this equipment. The seller said above 600,000 Norwegian kroner, which is roughly 60,000 euros, and that's a lot of money. It has a boost pedal. Don't know why it has a boost pedal, because why can't it just be, give me all the power all the time? It's like having, I don't know why. And when you pull it, it changes the entire instrument cluster. It's just little strange choices in there. And they've thrown out the wheel of the iDrive system, which is the whole point of the iDrive system. Now it's just a touchscreen. And because it's just a touchscreen, that changes how you interact with it, which again changes your needs for the screen. Because the whole point of the iDrive system was that it was, you could remote control it. So you didn't have to have a big screen or anything like that, because you didn't touch it all the time. Now you have to do that, so thankfully it's relatively quick, but still, I don't know. Powertrain is good, but BMW's powertrains always have been good, so that's not a surprise to anyone. So, well, it's a BMW with a closed-off grille. Big tires. It's basically what it is, isn't it? Well, yeah. It's not really all that exciting to look at. In fact, it's a little bit boring. But at least the grille is alright, and the front looks sort of balanced in a way. At least better than certain other things. Oh no! I don't know. Let me listen to this. And it's just, I don't know. Even here, even the padded surfaces and the leathered surfaces. They're sort of, it feels cheap somehow and thin and flimsy. The seats are brilliant though. The steering wheel, huge, massive thing in this car. Just no, I'm sorry. I don't know, the rear seats are cramped. The interior feels cheap and plasticky, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually a good layout on the interior. The ergonomics of it is very good, but it's just the materials are not good enough. And I'm saying this coming from a Model Y. The Model Y feels a lot better than this. When the touch surfaces, this feels cheap, isn't the right word, but it doesn't feel like it's worth as much money as this car costs. That's not the point. In the sport mode now, when we push boost or kick it, and yeah, it goes, definitely goes, but it's taken the refinement out of the. Now the throttle is just an on-off button. You can't now it's just not pleasant anymore. That's not the point, is it? There's no reason. Okay, this is interesting. I'm giving the car a lot of flack. In relax mode, the lumbar support tries to do its best impression of giving a massage, which is a bit pathetic, but it sort of works. And it doesn't exactly relax you, but it gives the car a little bit of a different. And the throttle is relaxed and all of that. I must say this lane keep, the whole autopilot system is rather good. Mostly, anyway. It's unintrusive and it's quiet. And with that system, the head-up display works rather well because you can tell when it's on and off. You don't have to look it down at the instrument cluster all the time. So, in relax mode, that sort of suits this car because it's a smallish little car. Well, not small, but it's not too big. It's not really a race car. In here, the sport setting is too much. It's just too aggressive, really, for this kind of car. But normal or relaxed works just fine. I have no idea what this new microphone pick up or don't pick up, but it's a bit noisy in there. I say noisy. I'm surprised by the amount of wind noise, maybe particularly the wind noise there is in this car. And there's a bit of tire noise. It runs on 19-inch tires, by the way, so I don't know. Considering what the car costs, well, it could have been a little bit quieter. But it is what it is. It's alright, I guess, but not the best. Not even close to the best. So 73%. Consumption of around 210. It's a bit too high, but yeah, alright. Tried to push the car around a little bit on the twist a bit, going up to the motorway here. I don't know, it's hardly certain if I come to grips with this chassis or not. It's flat and the turning is fine, but then it's sort of, I don't know. And of course the same thing could be said for the Model Y. It's just, maybe I've been driving too much rear-wheel drive cars now that I've sort of lost comprehension completely of how the four-wheel drive system actually works and cuts power in and out of the front axle. I have no clue. I just think it sometimes behaves a bit strangely. So, hello and good morning. I reviewed some of the video from yesterday and I must say the sound quality has picked up a lot. Yes, there's a bit of background noise still, but it's a lot less than it was in the older videos, and that's the entire point of this. As far as I don't have a microphone placed here, there always will be some background noise. Now, I've been trying to get my head around this BMW ix1, and size-wise, it's a competitor for the Renault Megane E-Tech and the Opel Mokka E and the BYD Atto 3 and so on. It's a small crossover. But price-wise, it's priced from around 53,000 euros, 530,000 NOK. I know the value of the currency is now. Anyway, never mind that. And that's sort of in the big car league, at least a step above. And so I don't know how to place it. If I place it on size, it's actually rather okay. It's a bit boring and black and dull, and a lot of the stuff in here should have been standard, but it's okay. You know, it's not award-winning on space or anything. The seats are probably the best of the bunch, but you know, you expect as much, and it's also the sound system is very good. But if you look at the price of the car it's too small, too cramped. No. Lights are good. Lights are very good in this car, actually. There's no dot matrix or anything like that, but they're still good. Like I mentioned before, drivetrain is brilliant. The infotainment system here, the iDrive, is very good as it has become. What else is good? Seats, lights, iDrive. Steering inputs are nice. You know, steering wheel is a little bit cheap. The thing is, this is a small crossover. It doesn't need to be stiffly sprung as this is. It doesn't need to have this huge steering wheel. It's all these little strange choices, but maybe that's what the BMW driver wants. And then okay, let him have that. I mean, who am I to judge? And also this, why does it have a boost pedal? You don't hold it in, you just pull on it and you have 10 seconds of boost. What for? Why can't I just have all the power available to me and then choose to use it via the throttle pedal or the watt pedal or whatever you want to call it, via my own inputs anyway? It's a gimmick, and it's a stupid gimmick. It shows me that BMW have no clue what they're doing, really. That's a Skoda Enyaq. It's a bigger car than this. It costs around the same, I think. Well, it costs a lot more than this as well, with a lot of equipment, but that's not the point. The point is that I think BMW is sort of painting themselves into a corner with their electric cars, so they don't know exactly how to get out of it. But then again, the BMW never was cheap. It's a bit like I said in the video about the electric Mini. They never were cheap. They're never meant to be cheap. So, but the competitors are upping their game on everything, and BMW sort of hasn't. That is what should really be worrying the people in Bayern more than anything else. But hey, it's a decent enough car. It has some comfortable back seats, comfortable front seats, and you have all the smart gimmicky heating settings in this car you don't get anywhere else, and you have the best infotainment system in the class, some of the best lights in the class. So it's not all bad. In fact, there's quite a few good things as well. And you have to just live with a bit of a cheap plastic interior, I guess. Range is around 300 kilometers, 300 to 400, if you don't do too much high-speed motorway. And it has the tow hitch. I don't think anybody else, I'm not entirely certain, but I don't think that many other cars in this class has a tow hitch. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I don't know how much it can tow, but I can put it down in writing for you. And it's always nice to have the possibility to tow some stuff. And you have a four-wheel drive system, which isn't exactly average either. So there are those things. Granted, yeah. But with the price, well, you know, personally I would buy this on Aria. Maybe a Model Y. Probably the Aria. I did like the Aria. Yes, you only get front-wheel drive. You get more space, you get a quieter cabin, you get more comfort, and that's what most of us want for the money, isn't it? Space, grace, and pace, as the old Jag saying went once. Maybe that's just me getting old. Anyway, I do hope you like the video. Give it a comment if you have any thoughts on it, and subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.